What's going on YouTube? My name is Tyler Self, and today I'm bringing y'all a quick video. This is just going to be something really brief, something that's kind of been on my mind, and this is just going to be kind of a raw, unedited video where, like I said, I'm just going to be talking about something that I just thought of as I was sitting at a stoplight. I was looking to my left. I obviously have my trailer and everything right now. You can see my blower right here, but yeah, so I was sitting at this stoplight, or this red light, right? And I looked to my left, there's a Chick-Fil-A there. The Chick-Fil-A is packed all the way, the line goes all the way out to the street. And of course it's Chick-Fil-A, so it's the two-lane deal. They have workers outside taking people's orders, and it just kind of made me start thinking about like success and about literally just how are they so successful? And I don't know if this is just the like entrepreneur in me or the business owner in me where I'm thinking about this stuff, but literally I just started thinking about like, what are they doing? Like how people literally treat Chick-fil-A like it's crack. Like they are addicted to it. There are people, I mean, I have family members who every single day they're like, well, went and got my Chick-fil-A. It just really makes you kind of think. It's like, what are they doing to be successful? What is driving so many people to this place, right? I've actually worked there. That was the first job I ever had, was when I worked at Chick-fil-A. One thing that really kind of dawned on me when I was thinking about the whole concept of, just success and what are they doing to attract and maintain this level of publicity on a daily basis, except for Sundays, of course. The biggest thing I was kind of thinking is, there's never a time you go to a Chick-fil-A restaurant and you feel uneasy, you feel like I don't really know what I'm gonna get. You go into Chick-fil-A, you know how the customer service is, they're very kind, they're smiling, they talk to you very professionally, very calmly, and ultimately the customer service, number one, is just second to none, especially when it comes to like fast food places, because there's alternatives. You go to McDonald's, they're just freaking throwing the bag at you. They're saying bye. They don't say have a nice day. They don't say anything. They just don't put any effort in, right? But you see Chick-fil-A, the very first thing they ask is, hey, how's your day going? Stuff like that, right? How can I take your order? Then, it just kind of creates this almost like safety where you just feel calm. You feel safe with these Chick-fil-A people. And I don't know if that sounds weird, but just hear me out, because I'm getting somewhere with this, I promise. So customer service is number one, right? Have a very good quality customer service. But number two, the actual quality of their product, i.e. the food that they give, is relatively the same every time you get it. You know what you're getting. Every single time. If I get a freaking spicy deluxe sandwich, I know how many pickles are on it. I know how cooked the chicken's gonna be. I know the flavor, everything, right? I know how salted the fries are gonna be. I know how full my drink is gonna be. Like, these are things that, that matter. Versus, like I said, I've been to McDonald's. Some McDonald's, you have a quarter pounder. It's all put together. It looks okay. And then you go to the next McDonald's a block down, and like the freaking bread is all messed up. The lettuce is coming out the sides. Like, it's just messed up. Customer service and quality of product or service, you can really implement this same kind of business model where you're prioritizing customer service, you're prioritizing quality of work, quality of service, whatever you're doing. And that's something I remember when I started working there. They drilled in our heads, hey, the customer's first, treat the customer good, and that's how you get repeat customers, right? That's how you get people to actually talk about your product, to actually want to, come back to Chick-fil-A. Because I'll tell you what, there are some McDonald's that I will not go to because I've just had such a terrible experience. And I hate to say it, but I'm definitely far from like high maintenance, right? I don't really, I'm not picky. There are some that I literally will not go to. Literally, I had one customer once I was the customer, somebody rolled their eyes at me when I asked for 3 sweet and sour sauces instead of 2. Literally rolled their eyes at me. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I don't want to call me a Karen, but like, you know, I didn't go to the manager or whatever. I just kind of was like, seriously? Like, what's going on? You know, it just goes to show you. And me, being in the lawn care and landscaping field, this is my segue, right? This is how I transition into practical applications. So, how do you transition that to whatever business you're running? Whether it's a lawn care landscaping business, whether you're doing window cleaning, you know, junk removal, literally anything. If you're freaking scrubbing people's toilets, there is so much value in good quality customer service and in actually giving a crap about what you do, right? If you're freaking scrubbing a toilet, scrub that sucker, man. Get that thing sparkling, right? If you're cutting grass, lay those stripes down. If you have to go over it twice to get the stripes to look the way that you want them to look, freaking do it, man. If you have to backtrack because you missed a spot while you were weed eating and you're like, ah, dang it, I could either leave this or I can go above and beyond and go back and get it, right? There's small things that you can do that really add up. And, you know, everybody's all talking about how we're in this technology age, right? You gotta throw ads on Facebook. You gotta, you know, market your website, all this stuff. But me, in my personal experience, I've messed around with the website, I've messed around with Facebook ads, but I have had the most success, hands down, by either people coming outside and talking to me directly, like a neighbor I'm talking about. Because I have had customers time after time come outside and just tell me, they're like, hey Ty, I've seen you doing your stuff, I've seen you mowing, and I just wanted to say I really appreciate the quality of work that you do. I've literally had people tell me that. And not only that, that's number one. You create that relationship with the customers, right? You smile, you're very professional in your mannerisms and how you communicate. And that pays dividends in the future, because that customer, say I treat Joe freaking awesome, right? I cut Joe's lawn for the past 2 years, and you know what? Year 3 comes around, I'm still cutting his yard. He decides, somebody goes to Joe and says, hey, you know, I just moved into the area, you know, I need somebody to cut my grass. Do you know anybody? Guess who he's gonna say? He's gonna say Tyler freaking Self with Yard Guard Northwest Arkansas. And the reason is because I prioritize quality and I prioritize customer service within my business. I haven't done any ads this year so far, and I've had several countless people coming to me being like, hey, I'm so-and-so's sister-in-law or something like that. We got your number from so-and-so, and you know, that stuff happens, y'all. It really does happen. And you know, I've had a few leads come in and they're like, hey, I saw your next door ad, or hey, I just picked up your door hanger that you left. But at the end of the day, word of mouth is the best form of advertising, in my opinion. And you know, it may vary based on what market you're in, what area of the, you know, country that you're in, or world that you're in if you're watching this internationally. But ultimately, whatever you're doing, prioritize quality services, quality products. If you're, you know, if you make freaking t-shirts, right? Make the best t-shirts out there. If you make handheld knives, right? You freaking make your own knives. Make the best knives that you possibly can. Find ways to go above and beyond within your business, and I promise you it will pay dividends in the future. Anyway, guys, this has been a little bit of a longer video than I was hoping for, but I really hope that you kind of got some really good insight out of this. And, you know, take what you will, right? I'm just throwing the information out there, you know. Take what you will, do what you want with it, you know. If you choose to do something with it, then great. If not, you know, it's up to you. But that's my girlfriend, or well, shoot, now she's my fiance. By the way, if you're watching this and you haven't, the last video I posted, I talked about how I was gonna propose to my girlfriend at the time, and I did, and she is now my fiance. And I'm still trying to get used to saying that because I've been calling her my girlfriend for so long, but I digress. She just texted me and said, I love my ring, and then put like 8 exclamation marks. So you know what? Like I said, do hard work, do quality services, prioritize freaking being a good person, right? That's what it comes down to. Be a freaking good person. Do the right thing, go above and beyond, find ways to stand out. You know, anybody can freaking get a lawnmower and go cut somebody's yard. But not everybody can actually create a long-lasting relationship with a customer, right? Not everybody's capable of doing that. Some people, you know, they just show up, they cut the grass, and they leave, you know? You can find ways to, even if it's something very, very, very simple, like you notice somebody's basketball goal fell over, you can position it back up for them. Or I had in the past, like, somebody's grill was sitting sideways and the little legs on two of the sides were completely off of the grill. I just took 2 seconds, I screwed in the legs back into the grill, and she was an elderly lady, and she just straight up told me, she was like, thank you so much for doing that. Like, that seriously means the world to me. Because, you know, she's like 70 years old or something like that. No, she's probably not that old. But still, it doesn't matter, right? Like, the fact is, I did something that wasn't a part of the deal, wasn't a part of the job, the service. I found a way to go above and beyond. And I can straight up tell you, truthfully, hand over my heart, that lady has given me so many leads. I've gotten at least 5 or 6 leads just from her alone. And she's not even from this area. She doesn't have family in this area or anything. I've gotten leads just from, like, people she knows at work, right? They're in the office or wherever she works, and, you know, somebody says, hey, you know, I just moved to a bigger house and I don't want to cut my grass anymore. I'm kind of getting older, so do you know anybody? Guess who she says? Yeah. Guys, it really does matter, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, this has been Tyler's Self, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.